art students, I apologize for not being there, but we can still do art. However, today we are going to finish the cake or pie drawings that we created a couple weeks ago. I know we started them and we completed our drawing and we began coloring them. However, I want to pinpoint some of the things I'll be grading on. Yes, I will be grading these. So I had finished mine. As you notice, I drew them out and the video is behind this video. So if you want to watch it, go for it. If you weren't here on how to draw a pie or a cake or your favorite kind of dessert, you may watch it to give you some help. So things I'm grading on, criteria, number 1, did you draw your favorite dessert or a dessert? Number 2, your coloring. Is things colored in solid or is it scribbled? Take your time. Color these shapes in. Color your pie or dessert, whatever, and color it in. Make it look like it's real. Think about background. Don't just leave your dessert in the middle of your page. What about the rest of your page? What is happening? I added a window, so background. Think about background. What is behind your cake? Is there a wall? Is there a solid color? Is there a flower in a window? Like whatever you want to. Okay, now what is your cake sitting on? Is it just sitting somewhere? Stick it on a plate, stick it on a napkin. Is there a fork? Oh, that'd be kind of fun. Is there a fork sticking out of your cake? Or is it a birthday cake? Is there a candle? Is it on a plate? Is it on a table? Is there ever a tablecloth on your table? So think about these things as you're working on your piece. So think about also the use of space, color. It's your artwork. Be proud of it. Okay, guys? So I can't wait to see what your finished product looks like. And I miss seeing you guys today, but I'll see you next week. So have a good week, create some art, and just don't give up. Be proud of yourself. You guys are amazing artists. So see you guys. Oh, and you can watch my how-to video if you want to start over. So, ciao. So today we are creating a pie or dessert such as a cake. So a pie might be a little thinner, cake might have a little more tiers like 3 rather than just 1. So I'm going to first show you how to do a cherry pie. Super, super easy. First we're going to draw a line on our paper, depending on how big you want your piece to be. And then I'm going to create the side of my pie. So it's basically we're creating a rectangle. I'm going to create a side on the other side, and it's okay if they're not even. I would like this, the one on the left, a little longer than the one on the right. But that is up to you. Because I'm going to create kind of like a foreshortened piece. So one piece is a little longer than the other one. Then I am going to create the bottom of my pie. So I'm going to simply kind of create an L shape. I'm going to leave a little space and make a line right underneath. I'm going to follow my shape and I'm going to go around the corner and go upwards. I'm going to connect the bottom here, the line that I just drew where I started, with kind of just a simple little C shape. And the same thing on their side. This one's going to be kind of like an upside down C. So I started here at the end of my pie crust. I kind of drew an upside down, almost like a circle, but I didn't make a complete circle since then I stopped kind of where I started at the top of the crust, or the top of my pie. Next, we are going to draw the top. So we're going to start over here on our left, and it could also be on the right, so it depends on what side your pie is facing. Totally up to you. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to draw a diagonal line. So I'm going to try to make this into a triangle for the top. So diagonal line. And I'm going to stop before I get to this line. And I'm going to connect them. And then I'm going to continue the crust of my pie I'm gonna kind of like stick, I'm gonna start right here at the top of my circle, and it doesn't have to be straight, it could be a little wobbly. And then I'm just gonna draw a line almost following this shape. I'm following this line that I drew to connect my triangle top for my pie, and then I'm just gonna connect them. So next I'm gonna add the cherries, and I'm actually gonna make this a cherry cheesecake. I changed my mind. I'm not doing pie, I'm doing cheesecake. So for my cherry cheesecake, I got my cheesecake top and my cherries on the bottom. So your pie or cake could be anything. It could be a cheesecake, it could be a cherry pie, a blueberry pie. Your pie can have a crumb topping. There's just so many ideas and for dessert. I mean, it could start as pie and it could end as cake. It's totally up to you. So there's my cherries. This is my cherry cheesecake, and of course I'll stick a little cherry up here at the top. Okay, so we just don't want our pie or cake or dessert floating on our paper. We have to put it on a plate, put it on the table. Where is it? So I want you to think about design of your drawing. Is it sitting on a plate? So maybe you draw a plate behind it. Now plates are just kind of circular, they're kind of oval shape, and if you want to like warm up with your hands and your pencil first and just kind of pretend like you're drawing circles, that's okay. That's what artists do. You may do that. So I'm just going to just draw a plate shape. You can give your plate a little rim if you want to. And it is sitting on a table. So I'm going to draw a line in the back. Don't go through your pie. But I'm not there yet. I need something else in my background. Maybe I have some fun stuff happening. Maybe I have a window happening in the background. What is in your background? All right, so for this project, the grading criteria is, of course, your drawing. Did you draw a piece of pie, cake, or dessert? Did you take your time? Do you have, did you draw your lines? Did you create your background? Did you use just the use of space? So the use of space is, did you use your whole entire paper? Did you create a background? Did you create a foreground? Is your pie sitting on something? Do you have other design elements happening around it? That's up to you. And also, the use of color. Solid color. Think about filling a shape in with solid color and not scribbles. Take your time. All right, so I can't wait to see when these are finished, and thank you for joining me. I'm gonna color mine in and stay tuned to see what it looks like at the end.